Recently, I made a video about Zurich's funiculars and rag railways, but did you know that there were also plans and there used to be other cable car systems in Zurich? Starting off with the first cable car, which is the aerial tramway of the Landesausstellung from 1939. This cable car floated over the lake between 1939 and 1940. Both of the stations stood impressively high over the ground. Thanks to this, the cable car could span across the lake without a support beam. After the Landesausstellung ended in 1940, the cable car was sadly dismantled. It wouldn't be the last cable car that would span over the sea, because only 2 decades later, in 1959, a new gondola was opened. This cable car was built for the Swiss Garden exhibition from 1959. The cable car again had 2 massive towers on either end of the lake. This gondola was constructed by Hobbecker, and it was also the only gondola to use this clamp system. However, this time it ran much longer than its predecessor, and after 7 years of operation it was closed in 1966. I'm sensing a theme now, but for this next gondola we have to go back to 1958. This gondola was made for the Swiss exhibition for women's work. This gondola ran from Bürkliplatz to Mythenke, and after only 1 year of operation it was dismantled again. With that, we will look at the future of cable cars in Zurich. And unfortunately it doesn't look good. While cities like La Paz having a full-blown cable car system and Paris opening a new cable car shortly, Switzerland has actually never had an urban cable car. This might come as a surprise because Switzerland has plenty of mountain cable cars. That still hasn't stopped them from trying. I'm gonna start with the Zooseilbahn. This is a cable car that should connect Bahnhof Stettbach with the zoo. However, the project has been on hold for many years and it was first proposed in 2008, so the chances of this coming is very low. I'm gonna give it a probability score of 3 out of 10. This next cable car is at a pretty familiar place. The so-called ZKB Seilbahn was supposed to connect the 2 lake ends at Chinagarten and Zürichhorn. This time it wasn't for an exhibition, instead it was in honor of the 150-year anniversary of the Zurich Kantonalbank. The cable car would have run for 5 years. However, the project got massive opposition and in 2022 the project was cancelled indefinitely. So you get a score of 0 out of 10. And that was it from this relatively short video. If you liked it, please make sure to subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time.